Madness global viewing public. It's time for another award-winning, epic, action-packed episode of Monday Madness. I'm Scott Gunn, coming to you live from Forward Movement's global headquarters, aka the Pamphlet Palace. And I'm here with Tim Schenck, who's coming to you also live from St. John the Evangelist Church in Hingham, Massachusetts, idyllic red, white, and blue capital of Massachusetts. Hello, Tim.
Hello, Scott. Well, it's been a while since I've seen you actually back in your office. I was kind of expecting to see fewer books and more pamphlets.
Well, yeah, we try to mix it up a little here at Forward Movement. So things are going well at Lent Madness, it seems.
Yeah, it does seem, and we're finishing up the round of 32 this week, and actually we finish it up on Wednesday with the much anticipated, highly highly expected, anticipated, whatever you want to say, the Battle of the Deli Meats.
Absolutely. That'll be exciting to see. And then, so Tim, what happens on Thursday? Is it all over?
Yeah, we pack it up and we go home. No, of course not. It is the start of the Saintly 16, and in the Saintly 16, we move away from the basic biographies of the first round, and we get into quirks and quotes. So we will be learning some quirks, some legends perhaps about the saints from our celebrity bloggers, and also we'll be hearing some quotes either by the saint in question, if there are any, or about the saint. So very exciting.
That is exciting. So
Yeah.
we'll look forward to that. And we've gotten some questions on social
Oh,
media. Somebody,
but before we get into that, we should probably highlight the Saintly 16 battle where things are kicking off.
oh
So on
yeah,
Thursday, it is going to be. We're going to kick it off with Camillus de Lellis versus the name of the saint that everybody loves to say.
Melanges.
I see. Well, it is very exciting, and I look forward to that battle of Camillus de Lellis versus.
Melanges.
That'll be something for all to enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, as Scott was trying to say, we did get a question from Twitter from Ann Garvin, who's from Michigan, and she asks, "Do celebrity bloggers get to choose the saints they will be profiling, or do you assign saints to them?" It's a great question. And first of all, I think that we should say that we have the power to assign any saint that we want to anyone at any time.
That's right.
That comes with being supreme.
Well, yeah, it's one of the benefits of supremacy. But in fact, we allow the celebrity bloggers, they get a secret list of the bracket, and we'll back up and come back to that in a second. But they get the secret sneak preview list of the bracket 32 saints. And Tim and I benevolently and graciously allow the celebrity bloggers to express a preference.
Right. And so we invite them to submit a top 10 list of the saints that they'd like, and generally speaking, we were able to get them one or two near the top of their list, and then we just assign the rest.
Yeah, and for people who don't bother to answer their email, this is part of their just desserts. They get the dregs of the bracket.
Right. Right. Yes, but they're
Um,
still saints. There are no true dregs in the bracket.
it's true because all the people are basking in the eternal glory of God's presence. So,
Yeah.
um, people also, I think, have asked us, how do we come up with that 32? Everyone in the whole planet really knows about nomination tide.
I would hope so. So nomination tide, which is on a par, obviously, to Easter tide, and usually happens sometime during Easter tide, unless we're lazy. But we put out the call for nominations, and we get lots of nominations. In fact, we get so many nominations that we have limited it to in recent years to you nominate one and tell us why, as opposed to a list of 30 saints that you like.
Right. So we meet in a secure, undisclosed location in the spring, early summer, and we discern who should be in the bracket whilst enjoying single origin black coffee.
Yes, that is absolutely right. And occasionally we bring a Ouija board with us, but mostly it's the coffee that does the talking, and we formulate the bracket, and we try to get a very diverse group, racially, ethnically, gender-wise, modern, ancient, contemplatives, action, social justice, and it's a puzzle, and it's a challenge.
It is. And so then what happens, and this is the part that until this very moment has been shrouded in secrecy.
Yeah.
So we get the super secret list of the 32 saints, and they go immediately to the distinguished celebrity bloggers, of which there are 3.
Yeah.
And the distinguished celebrity bloggers get a first take on how we do. It's a little bit like in the Vatican, the senior cardinals getting to have
Right.
special privileges.
That's right. And also the brackets are.
And also the brackets are, yeah. And
And
then, go
yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. Well, I was just going to say, you may find this hard to even conceive of, but we're aware that just the two of us, we may have some blind spots.
Yeah,
Who
for
knew?
example, if it were just up to us, a tea drinking saint would never get into the bracket.
That's a great example. Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes to the distinguished celebrity bloggers and the brackets are, and then it goes to some staff, a couple people at Forward Movement to look it over, and it also goes to the this is a position that's a little known, but the Lent Madness scholar in residence, Liza Anderson, who sees things early on. And she's also, by the way, I think probably the leading expert on saints in the entire Episcopal Church.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, the point is a few people see it and the celebrity bloggers see it because we want the bracket to be as amazing as it can be.
Right. That's right. And then when the entire process is done and the bracket is finalized, that's when the purple smoke goes up from the coffee shop.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, what are you drinking out of there, Scott?
Oh, this is a 2019 Golden Halo winner mug celebrating Martha of Bethany's win.
Wow.
10-year commemorative edition there.
Are there any of those left?
I could wash this one and send it to somebody, or somebody could go to the Lentorium and order their own because we've got a few of these left in the warehouse.
Wow. Well, where's the Lentorium these days?
It's on the Lent Madness website.
Oh, and I mean, I assume that everybody knows what that is because the tattoos. But what is that again?
Oh, the Lent Madness website. It's a place where there's lots of information about Lent Madness, and it's where people vote.
Every Lent.
Yeah, I'm your cross to bear.
Yes.
So so to find the Lent Madness website,
it's a tough one.
What I recommend is www.lentmadness.org.
Okay, so to be clear, there were 2 dots?
2 dots and 3 W's.
Wow, that's a lot of W's and a couple dots. So good. So thank you for that clarification. Anything else that we need to be talking about?
I think the only other thing to do is to say Happy Lent.
Happy Lent.